Coming from Tana.
Can you even film?
Come on. Come here. Oi.
So what do you need? What do I need? For a Mexican day of eating? I wonder, as I look to the kitchen.
Olé!
Milk!
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man.
I'm only one step ahead of one step ahead of one step.
In this Mexican day of eating, I'm starting off with just a small snack. And with any Mexican restaurant you go to, they always have nachos on the menu, usually in the starter section. So what I've done, very simple, I've got Sainsbury's Basics crisps, well they're called tortilla chips. Then on top I put some basic salsa, which is mildly hot. Then I put on some guacamole topping by El Paso. Then I've topped it off with a small serving of mature lighter grated cheese from Tesco. And now I'm about to chuck that in the microwave, melt the cheese a little bit, and then I'll bring it back in here to show you guys what it tastes like and give you a live taste test. Sorry about that being out of focus a little bit. If you want all the weights of the ingredients I've used within this recipe, then I'll put the weights just here. And then what you could do is pause the video if you like, just to take a note of it. But then on the other side, in a second, I'll put the macros of this meal if you want to include this snack into one of your typical days of eating, because I'm a nutrition coach, as you know, and I preach flexible dieting so you can still eat the food you love whilst losing weight, toning up, building muscle, and so on. Sorry, the kitchen is taken at the moment, which is why I'm in the garage, but here is what I've created. So you can see it's nachos with the guacamole, salsa, and melted cheese on top, with a small serving tortilla chips. I'm going to give a live taste test for you guys. I'm just wondering if the microwave has melted the tortilla chips. Hang on. That's beautiful. Awesome. I'm sorry, even if I do say so myself. As I said, the chili level on the guacamole and the salsa isn't too hot. I would prefer it a little bit hotter. And you can obviously adjust this to your own liking, so if you want more salsa, less guacamole, then you can. Some people add to like beans on top, like kidney beans. You can have whatever you like. I think I've seen recipes that have used pineapple chunks, ham slices, bits of bacon. The cheese really gives it that extra bit of flavour. Oh yeah. The best thing is when you find a recipe that you really enjoy. If you really hate it, that's another story. I should note as a nutrition coach that I get a lot of people who send me family recipes or recipes for two where they've extracted the recipe from online or from a recipe book that doesn't provide the calories. So then I take them through the process of how they can guesstimate the calories. Whether that be working out the calories for every single ingredient included within that recipe, or if they just want to go very simplistic. It really is up to the person, and we always take the approach which doesn't seem too overwhelming, but so they can still stay on track. Because the worst case scenario is that you get too overwhelmed with calorie tracking and then you completely scrap the nutrition plan and then go back to old habits. I'm sorry you're slightly wonky. I'm in a slight rush because I'm going out to a staff training session in a minute, but here, this was recommended to me by somebody. I think it's kind of a Mexican recipe because I've done a bit of research on Mexican foods, and a lot of recipes use refried beans, noodles, and in here I've added harissa. I don't know if I've just done the worst mistake here because harissa's pretty hot. Added some garlic salt and I put some tomato ketchup on top, and there are tomatoes in here. Definitely not the most aesthetic looking meal. In the next clip I'll talk you through about how I made it, but I'm just going to try it for you now. And I was thinking about what's also put inside tacos and what's put inside chipotle burrito wrap things. So hopefully it tastes good. Give it a taste test right now. Oh boy. That's boiling. I'm sorry, that was boiling. That was really bad manners. Oh, I'm sorry. It does taste good. Sorry about my manners. Looks rubbish, but tastes good.
And for my next Mexican recipe, you are going to need tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, refried beans, Sainsbury's salsa, but you can just use any salsa from this local supermarket, a tortilla wrap, and some bacon pieces, as well as a microwave, probably to cook the refried beans. But this is what I call my spicy, crunchy, refried bean wrap surprise. Pretty original name in it. But you just saw me cut up the tomatoes and the cucumbers. I've just put the salsa onto the tortilla wrap. The refried beans just come out of the microwave. I did a little bit too long, so they were a little bit dry on this occasion. And then adding on top of that the garlic salt, some chili flakes, just for a little bit more spice. And then I'm tearing up the bacon pieces, and the bacon within this recipe tasted so good. But any junk food within this, any bad foods used within this recipe is counteracted by all the healthy foods. You can see I've got a lettuce leaf on there as well, which actually makes this whole recipe look very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And I didn't do the standard wrap that you see you see on American channels at Chipotle and how they wrap their tortillas, because I'm not that skilled in tortilla wrapping, funnily enough. But I might practice in the future, so I just did a standard roll and then hope for the best, because sometimes the contents can come out from the bottom when you're eating this wrap vertically. But bam, these are the ingredients I used within the recipe, so it's pretty cheap, easy to get the ingredients from a local supermarket, and bam, just here, these are the macros for this recipe. So you can fit this into a weight loss, fat loss diet, a muscle building, lean bulking diet, or you can do it if you're focusing on doing both and toning up. But I really hope you're enjoying this video. Please make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit the notification bell which is just below this video, and enjoy the rest of this episode.
Now with this last Mexican orientated snack, I got given these, I think it was last Christmas now actually, and it has taken me this long to get through them. To be fair, basically within the packet I think you got 6 different chocolates, 3 different chocolates but 2 of each one, and they're chili infused chocolates. So the yellow one is hot chili, green one is mild chili, the red one's extreme. And I don't know if they have this kind of thing in Mexico, but I believe they use chili a lot for an ingredient within lots of savoury and maybe even sweet dishes. And as you all know, I'm a lover of chocolate anyway, so I've got to incorporate chocolate into a Mexican full day of eating. I was going to try the mild one, because I have in the past, but you lot are going to want to see me try the extreme one. So I'll do it. It's going to be horrible though. And as you see, it's super deceiving because, I mean, look at that. It smells really good and it looks absolutely fine. So initially you think, what could go wrong? I'm not having this whole thing. I'm literally going to have a little bit of it. Still quite big. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it. Go. Come on. It's okay. I'm sucking it as well because it should be better when it's sucked. Trying to burn back of the throat. So as the amount of calories in this chocolate, I'm probably going to burn from sweating from the chili. I mean, I like hot stuff. When it comes to extreme chili, it's not too bad. Having the hands on the head just helps you deal with it. And this is a fitness channel, so woo, everybody get fit. Hair. Oh. I was going to say not bad. It's the aftermath which is the worst. During it gets hot, but then it gets hotter after you've had it. It's just when I start blowing my nose, I start sweating, start getting all sorts of... And just in case you're interested, this is what the actual product looked like when I got it in the first place. I think it's probably about 52 calories per bar. I'm only having a little bit of one. I'm not stupid enough to have the whole thing. Oh, then saliva starts building up in your mouth.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I've just recorded a voiceover I'm doing within this video and my voice sounds pretty horrendous. My voice sounds like Hard to know what to compare it to. Apologies, I've got a little bit of a cold. Hope everybody's having a really good Advent and enjoying the lead up to Christmas. If you enjoyed this episode, then please make sure you hit the like button, and please do go and check out my second YouTube channel where I do much more informative, less focus on really cool editing. I'm not saying my videos are epically edited, but the second channel is more focused on just providing information for people who are focusing on fat loss and building muscle. So go ahead and support both my channels. If you're interested in online coaching and my nutrition coaching services, or personal training if you're based in the UK, because I have my own personal training set up which isn't within a gym and it's just one-to-one, so you don't have to worry about anybody else judging you around you, then please do use this email which is on the screen for you right now to get in contact with me, or just message me on social media. The links to my social media are in the YouTube description. There's going to be a day of eating which is Christmassy themed coming out on Christmas Day on my YouTube channel, so make sure you check back in on Christmas Day. It'll probably be going up in the afternoon because I'll schedule it, and it's going to have Dana involved. I think my sister might even get involved. We're going to make it really fun, really Christmassy, so you guys can have a little bit of a present on Christmas Day. Thanks again for all your support, I really do appreciate it. But in the meantime, this is Albert Aldridge, the nutrition coach of albertaldridgefitness.com, signing out. I will see you in my next video. See ya.
One